What's up, Sitters? This is Bradford Douglas, along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are Front Porch Sitting.
Brother, it's like you haven't missed a day.
I practiced.
Back like you never left, right?
God.
That
was beautiful. How many times? On the way over here, how many times did you say that?
Like 5. I had to
That was
get
pretty
right.
good for only 5.
I appreciate it. You know, there's a few in the mirror, too. I mean, if we're getting real serious, it's like 15.
Let me stretch out a little bit. Hold on.
I mean, got the dream team back together.
You notice we're all wearing black? It's a funeral. Funeral of the front porch.
It's all right.
We're all wearing black.
Okay.
I mean, we got Anthony Newton here. Obviously, Brad's back in the house. Tyler was unable to be here. Sick youngin', and what's that holiday tomorrow? Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
That's it.
The greatest barber in the world, Josh McCardle's here, and then
The world.
Pope party of 2, Luke and Shane are both in the house. Appreciate all you guys for being in here. It was always Brad's gig. Brad's kind of the GOAT. Not gonna lie.
I appreciate it, guys. It's good to be back one last time. When Tyler said that it was really for real, it's like, man, one last ride, you know, and it's like I ain't got friends, I got family.
Yeah, I think he's back. All right, there it is. I think tonight's show will be it'll be a fun one. It'll be one we kind of like reminisce a little bit. We'll probably go back to the roots of kind of how this thing originated. I think revisit that.
Yeah.
Kind of what started as a somewhat of a joke of an idea turned into damn near a decade. And we went. Yeah. Anyways, we'll probably touch that. We have to talk Florida State. Florida. I know Newton has some opinions and I think I actually agree with him for once. So it is time for the hell to freeze over. We're going to discuss Mike Norvell in the future of Florida State, at least in our opinion.
Would you say we have a full show?
We have a full show. Do some Thanksgiving overrated parts, stuff like that. So
Sir.
Before we get into any of that, Joey,
Yeah.
the man who legitimately got this thing off the ground, helped us from the beginning get this thing rolling, and then, there's been obviously awesome along the way, but John Woodley at JW Weaponry was the first sponsor commitment that we got without any pushback,
Hesitation,
Maybe
anything.
that's the word I was looking for. Hesitation.
I got you.
But you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because they are the premier gun store in the South.
What else are they?
They are always loaded.
Always loaded.
Listen, I came up with the premier thing. I want y'all to know that was mine.
Yeah, we know, and you're the only one that uses it, but it's okay.
Y'all said it like
we do it
every
now.
day for like
Yeah,
a
Oh
decade.
no, we do. They still don't recognize it. I was there today.
It is not
It
on their
should
song.
be.
It should.
Sign.
I actually bought a firearm today.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take it home yet. 3-day wait. I don't have my concealed carry yet. We'll get that. But anyways, I went and saw them. They don't recognize Premier
okay.
Gun Store stuff. They should though.
No one's perfect.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, they're as close as you can be. Joey, give them the number.
386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry, which is the premier gun store in the South.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Matt Mahoney's in there. He has another comment for us. We have to do a top 5 moments on FPS.
I know what number 1 is.
We're gonna have to help with that because there's a lot.
There's a lot. I seen one from Tyler just a minute ago. Yes, Brown Bear Forever.
Yeah, that's got to be up there. Yeah.
Branding by Brad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you want to start, man?
Oh, man. I don't know.
I think we have to just jump right into Florida State.
I think you're right. I was hoping to avoid that, I'll be honest. But
Well, I mean, at least it's a pillow fight.
that is true. I feel good about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be great. No, I think like the kind of like we'll go back and forth here about like what drove the show for all these years was Florida and Florida State.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to do the show, obviously, whenever both programs are performing well
Lord.
or performing very horribly. Because there's a lot to talk about either way. But we started it with that being our wheelhouse, right? Florida State.
Florida State was always the
So,
wheelhouse.
quick question. Who
Yeah.
were the 2 head coaches when we started this thing?
I would believe Willie Taggart.
And Dan Mullen?
I know my Florida State history. I don't know.
Was it
I think it
McElroy?
would have been shark because I think we did the episode where he caught the shark or whatever he was doing to the shark on the
but
boat.
that wouldn't have been video though. It would have only been podcast at that point.
True.
Point is, this show
It was
outlasted-
it was either very early in Mullins' tenure or very late in Jimmy McElwain's tenure.
Point behind that was this show outlasted coaches, which isn't necessarily a good thing for our programs, but
Touche,
Good
Bradford.
for front porch sitting, bad for
From
Florida State.
2015 to 2017. So I'm guessing it would have been Mullen.
It would have been Mullen, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go quite that far back. It'd be close though.
very
It
close.
was close. But anyways, Joey,
Yo,
Florida. How disappointed are you in Florida this season? We'll do like an overview here real fast and brief because you did call them a playoff team, top 5 roster in the country.
I didn't call them a playoff team, but I did say they were top 7 roster.
I think I could probably go find it.
I
But
know someone who could.
anyways, how do you feel about Florida and where they are right now?
Our favorite historian over there. Man, disappointed, I would say. It's I don't know. I still think the roster was good. I think the injuries year after year after year have mounted, and that's a problem in the strength and conditioning program somewhere along the way. But just overall, man, like to have as much talent as Florida had and to squander it again. I've said for many years now that Billy Napier Sunday through Friday really good. Billy Napier on Saturday really bad.
Yeah.
Still there.
Yeah.
And Billy Gonzalez and that whole staff that he's put together really ain't any better. So there's a reason he was the smartest guy in the room, and that ain't a good thing.
Yeah. Bradford, any thoughts on Florida?
They're bad.
Thanks, buddy.
I will say
they're
this
a favorite
too.
over Florida State this weekend.
You want to know why? Because Florida State's worse.
Yeah, I think Florida's schedule is obviously indicative of plays a large role in being 3-8, 3-7, 3-8.
No, I think it's 9, 3-8. It'll be 3-9 after this weekend. 3-8.
It'll be probably 4-8.
But it's okay, yeah. Anyways, the record though, right? It's the schedule didn't do them any favors. It was murderer's row.
I mean, sure, but like you beat Texas. Texas is supposed to be great.
You want to know one thing you're really right about this year?
Arch Manning.
Arch is bad.
There's the train off the rail.
There's a little give and take to that. There's a little give and take. He hasn't been as bad lately. He's been better lately. So he's got some. He did some growing, so good for him, right? I feel like that's a good thing for him.
Sure.
You know who else was bad? DJ Lagway.
Yeah, he was really bad.
He was worse.
But he wasn't supposed to be.
He wasn't. Supposed to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the issue with the coaching, right?
I think so.
Has to be some blame has to go to them.
Like you can't be as good at times. He wasn't great all the time last year.
No, he was not.
But the flashes made you assume that the consistency would follow, right?
He would get to that level.
That's how coaching
Yeah,
works, right?
yeah, well-
you see a guy who flashes greatness, coaching happens, that greatness becomes consistently great all
Yeah.
the time, over and over and over again,
Yes.
and then that player now becomes not a flashy player, but a great player, and that's what everybody just assumed was going to happen with DJ Lagway.
Yeah.
And you know what happens when you assume things.
Yeah. I mean, I was one of those people. I thought he was going to have an outstanding year.
So was I.
He did not have an outstanding year. Yeah, I think Florida wet the bed pretty bad. I think you could say that. Now, moving on to wetting the bed, well, I don't know what that means Florida State has done because
But before we get
it's
to Florida
worse.
State, Matt said you can't overcome bad quarterback play and coaching. It's the two most important positions in college football. You were horrible at both this season. I agree. Also, shout out Matt Mahoney, man.
Yeah.
What a dude. He's helped us a lot over the years as well. Been there for us through a lot of situations, and we appreciate Matt tremendously.
Yeah, he had an integral part to making this thing go as well.
He absolutely has.
By like a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't state that enough.
Yeah.
Florida State.
Yep.
Bradford, I'm going to come to you first
All
here.
right.
Initial thought, because we didn't get your expectation preseason. Preseason, what were your expectations,
Well,
and where are we now?
Well, we couldn't be worse than we were last year, and we're not.
Okay.
We're significantly better. We've won almost twice as many games.
Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, that's
Not
true.
Not a hard
Have won
milestone.
twice as many, almost 3 times as many.
Yeah, not going to get there. But, it's been a roller coaster for me because when we beat Alabama, I thought we were going to go to the playoffs. I really, truly did. And then we come back, we beat those 2 nobody teams like they were nobody teams. And I was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you where I'm at now. I didn't know Florida State was playing on a Friday last week.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, that's probably safe. That's a safe place to be. Yeah, I'm like kind of similar here. with the expectation. I thought they were going to be significantly better, and I guess they are significantly better. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it right now. But extremely disappointed in Mike Norville.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that he was going to be the guy. Says all the right things. I said at the beginning of the year, I'm tired of hearing the saying, like, I'm over it, Mike. Like, you're talking us to death. The results aren't there. I think he has some really bad luck. Like, I think he may have pissed somebody off. It's like into witchcraft and voodoo. Because he's got some really bad breaks in his career in Tallahassee. Yeah. Like, you talk about, like, the COVID year and then his players that sucked trying to get him fired, saying he's a liar when really they took it out of context, and then can't get coordinators to be bought in, and the front office is bad, and I won't go any further into that.
You want to know where the heck's hit us the worst? Muffed punts. I've never seen anyone get as many as us.
It's actually incredible.
No, it isn't. It's incredible, and it's arguably one of the reasons I wasn't watching the game Friday night. Obviously, we had our own. Yeah, but another muff punt. Mm-hmm. Right? They kicked it, and then they get the ball, and then they score. And then Trey Lee texted me and told me that it was one of the craziest sequence of events that he's ever seen in a football game against Florida State. It's like we just can't get out of our own way. It's just unlucky as can be, and when we need luck. We need luck, and we don't have any. It's the opposite.
Years.
There that went. That's awesome. It's literally plugged in. I don't know what just happened.
That's a problem.
That's all right. I'm good. I don't.
Last show, we're going off the cuff.
Let's just roll.
I like it. So for me, Florida State, I'm not going to say I was playoff bound after 3 games for Florida State, but I definitely thought they would be a very competitive team in the ACC. And it went south fast. Like, it didn't take – like, once it went south, it went there fast.
Well, when you see them come out and do what they did in the beginning, and then Clemson, as bad as they are, you're like, we have a wide open path to the ACC championship.
Make sure Miami doesn't beat us, and we're good.
We could even take a loss against Miami as long
and
as
still
we're not
get there.
too bad.
Right. I agree.
I think you bring up a good point. With how it kind of laid out, it was like literally there for Mike to take.
Yeah.
Like, you beat Alabama, one that no one expected. You had a pass to lose that game. And then you do what you're supposed to do for the next 2. And then you totally wet the bed against Pittsburgh. You totally wet the bed against Miami and Stanford. It's Virginia losing in overtime. I mean, like, talking about bad break. Like, just catch the ball and you win the game. There's just one play, and now that result's different. Yeah. There's a lot of that. But it's year 7 or 6 or whatever it is. Like, those are excuses, and I'm kind of tired of them at this point.
Well, at this point, you got to win the 50-50 games. Like, you have to win them.
Yeah, and you have to win the ones you're supposed to, like against Stanford with the backup quarterback.
And Pittsburgh
with a freshman at quarterback.
UVA, I give him a pass on that. UVA was better than everyone thought.
He is really good. Yeah. UVA is very good on offense.
They are.
No, not defense.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
So, whatever.
Before we get into the game preview, we do have a couple more shout-outs we have to give.
Yeah.
Probably to our wives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lindsay and Kelsey, man, they've been very good to us to allow us to do this nonsense for how many years did you say?
8 years. It was in that room inside of my house.
Yeah, it was for a good little while.
The Red House.
The Red House.
Yeah.
Mia was a child in the other room while we were podcasting.
That happened.
Probably not being too quiet, in and out, bathroom. I mean, it's just yes. So shout out to the wives for tolerating it, putting up with it. They know we've enjoyed it, so they kind of.
It has been so much fun. Like even me leaving the show, I still had a fun week every week when you guys were on and just seeing if y'all talked crap or not.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Michelle as well. Michelle Rolfe, Tyler's wife. She helped. She helped put this thing together as well by allowing Tyler to be here. So
shout out to Tyler, dude. That dude really did come in and like take us to a new level.
Yeah, he did.
Fact.
He did.
Yeah, Tyler was a definite benefit, obviously for the entire video portion of this thing. Like without Tyler, none of that would have happened for sure.
And even before he did that, I mean, he made our sound right. I mean, he just was always upgrading us. Even before he became official, he was always helping. I mean, there was just many nights, and then we finally were like, hey, you just need to be here every night. And that's when we took our first giant leap, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But
yeah, shout out to Lindsay, Kelsey, and Michelle.
For sure.
Before we get into the game preview again,
Yes.
let's talk about my guy Brian at Brian Sports.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Dude, so I texted him today and I was like, hey man, just so you know, last episode, would love for you to be there. And he's like, man, I'd love to, but we're on the way back from North Georgia. Won't be back in town until about 10 o'clock, so I'm probably just going to have to head on home. Understandable. And then he was like, thank you guys for all the positive shout outs for us. We really appreciate it. I'm like, Brian, like legitimately, I promise everything we said was true. Like there's nothing that we said about Brian and Brian Sports that wasn't true. Truly one of the most stand-up human beings I've ever been around. One of my best friends, and yeah, man, we appreciate Brian. And if you guys need anything sporting goods wise, go see my guy Brian at Brian Sports, or give him a call 755-0570, and I promise he will take care of you in any capacity he can. Anthony is wearing a Brian Sports hoodie right now.
Yep.
He is. Man, he's just stand-up guy, good as it gets.
Rolf's heading his way in a few minutes. Sorry. Sidetracked.
No, that's exciting.
Yeah. Fired up about that.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to go game preview, and then we'll talk Mike Norvell and give Anthony a mic?
Yep. Game preview, Mike Norvell, next Gators head coach.
All right. So before we do that, can we talk about how challenging it is to do a live show and how we have not got canceled yet? I don't think we get enough credit for how hard the transition was from being on a podcast, having a dump button,
The bleep button.
To being it from not only that, Chris, it's real easy to hit stop, back, delete, go again.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. That might be why we were more prepared in the early episodes, because we actually sat here and it took a lot longer, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't have a set time. Like we said we were going to do it blah, blah, blah time every week.
Right.
It didn't matter because it dropped on Thursdays no matter what.
No matter what time we
Yes,
got done
exactly.
Wednesday night, Thursday morning, it still dropped Thursday at 7.
Yeah, we had a
regardless.
little bit of buffer.
Yeah.
Now
it's-
it's like a real serious commitment to be here at 9. And that sounds
9-ish.
crazy to say. 9-ish. Garage door acts crazy. Anyways, we deserve credit for not getting ourselves in a lot of hot water. And our guests too, because the guests came on and we're used to it. They're not.
Yeah, that's a fact. We did have some really good guests.
We had some really good guests.
We'll talk about those.
Well, yeah, we can talk about some of those at the end.
Yeah.
But going live is.
Going live was hard. I'll tell you one thing that
It was the
changed
heck
for
of a
me.
transition. I remember being so nervous when first time we went live.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you one
Oh
of my
my
biggest
God,
things
yes.
is that when we were doing it podcast still, like I'd have like a dumb take sometimes, and then you'd talk me out of like, hey, can we? I don't want to have this take anymore. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, can we get this out of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we delete what Brad just said? Brad just went on a 10-minute rant about garbage and gonna get himself in trouble. That's why we didn't get canceled. But you did a great job when we went live. We filtered ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, well, Joey would just like stare at me if I started to go crazy. I was like, all right. But then turning me away from the TV helped a lot.
Yeah, we
you're
had
welcome.
we had to put Brad in timeout. We had to put him on his back to the TVs because he was not bringing a whole lot to the table there whenever you're watching basketball and allegedly gambling.
I would never.
Chinese basketball at that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Shakesy looms, baby.
That's actually
Some things
true.
never change.
That's true. All right, Florida State, Florida. Let's get to it.
Yep.
What is the line, Joey? 2.5, Florida? Is that accurate?
This way?
Last time I looked, it was that.
Don't go any further right, Brad. You're gonna be in that camera.
I have not looked. Give me 1 second. I'm looking as we speak.
I know Florida is the favorite.
Minus
Correct.
1.5.
Minus 1.5. So 2.5 is close. He has his own podcast. He knows how this works.
New perspective. But
That's right.
A new perspective.
Anyways, 1.5 point favorite. Basically coin flip, right? Is Florida? Are they all playing?
No.
Is there any quit factor in Gainesville right now?
Probably.
Feels like there's a little bit of quit
Does
factor
feel like it.
with some of these injuries, maybe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for this game per se, but
No.
just on the season.
Yeah.
Kind of punting it at this point.
I would say so. I do think that this game's a little different.
Oh, the ones that are playing, there'll be no quit factor.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
that.
ones that have already kind of checked out
I'm hurt for the year.
previously. Yeah.
Yeah.
The receiver room.
Okay. Yep.
I mean,
It is what it is.
Spade, right?
Yeah.
I'm not pulling any punches tonight.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
I don't think they had that going on in Tallahassee. I do think that they've lost all faith in their coach, though.
Which is a problem too.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Huge problem.
So you wonder, like, okay, I think there's a faction of Florida players that have kind of shut it down.
Okay.
Right? That's my opinion.
No,
That's what I think.
I agree with that.
I think the ones that are going to play in the game are going to play extremely hard.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think that any of Florida State's players have per se like mailed it in or like checked out.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
Maybe some have, but not by giving themselves an injury designation.
Right.
Okay. So what as a Seminole fan, what we better hope for, guys, is that they play really, really hard because it's the Gators on the other side. That's what we have to hope for. Yeah. And then I think at that point, then it might be competitive in spite of the coaches in Garnet and Gold.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen.
You definitely wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. But, I think that will happen, though, right? Like, that's the obvious thing that happens.
That's what should happen. I've been around a lot of football, and there are those games. There are those games that mean a little bit more for your pride. And while there may not be a whole lot on the line, I guess a bowl for Florida State is on the line. I think the pride of this season has been abysmally bad. Not what they expected going into it. Not what they expected going into week 4 against Virginia, right? Took a massive turn at that point. I'm not saying you can put a bow on it, but you can almost put a bow on it, wrap it up, let's be done here. Opt-outs for the bowl game if they want to opt out, but you can still finish 7-6 if you beat Florida
and win a bowl game. Yeah.
Which, again, not the standard, not good enough, but there is still something there.
But it's better than 5-7.
It is better than 5-7.
7-6 is better than 5-7.
Correct. And that's their options.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Florida State have to do to win the game?
I think they've got to be able to block Florida up front. It's the oldest thing in the world. I think they have to shorten the game. They have to run the football. And they have to win while they're on offense. I think they got to put Lagway and company in predictable situations while they're on offense. I don't know that they can do that. That has to be their path, in my opinion, is score on offense. They're going to have to possess the football, run the football, try and wear down Florida along the lines of scrimmage in the front 7, and then take the vertical shots as they come. But they cannot get behind the chains by taking vertical shots if they're not able to run the ball.
Right.
Does that make sense?
100%, because I think Florida's is the same thing.
Yeah, I think Florida should be the same thing. I don't know why 13 doesn't touch the ball more.
That's my key right there. Give 13 the ball
every time.
If he gets 25 carries, then what's the worst that can happen?
He has 180 yards, a couple touchdowns, maybe 3.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm intrigued. I guess I wonder how. So here's the other thing to think about too, and then I want to get Anthony's perspective on a couple of these things here. Florida State's coaches, where are they at? Because I have talked to a couple of Florida's coaches, and they know not necessarily who the next coach is going to be, but that they're not most likely probably not going to have a job in Gainesville. They'll have another polo on, but there's not a lot of carryover likely.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
So how invested are they in their preparation? I mean, you would hope that they're professionals, right? And they're going to go do their job, and it's an audition.
I was just about to say, and they're coaching for their futures.
The next one, and it's now more critical than ever. And I think in Tallahassee, I think Tony White's out as a DC. I think he goes to UCLA. Have they hired anyone yet?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, they have hired someone. He just is in a different polo for one more week. Tony White should be most likely the head coach at UCLA. So I think how invested is he, especially if he already has a job? I know Gus just interviewed for Arkansas and did not get that job. Shocker. They hired Golesh instead, which was the right thing to do.
Is that official?
Yeah.
What an unfortunate turn of events.
What, for your Gators?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll depend.
No, agreed. It does depend.
And we can talk about that in a minute.
We will. We'll get to that.
But so the coordinators, where are they at? Where are they at in their psyche and preparation? And so that's a wild card for me for both groups.
Yeah.
I think both have a legitimate maybe looking ahead, which is insane to say, but
I think both are just let me get out of this situation. Let's get to the future.
Yeah, I want something fresh.
Something fresh.
Yeah, I need out. So what's your opinion here, Anthony, on the game Saturday? Like, what are you looking for? I'm going to give a little shout out to Anthony. Anthony was critical or influential in our podcast and many nights and helping and doing things and having obviously really good opinions and been a guest numerous countless times. But he's done a really good job at Columbia High School, obviously as a culinary teacher, but then also as a football coach. He's took a big step this year, in my opinion. So props to you. Seen a ton more football from a little different, like I keep using the word perspective because he's not necessarily a coordinator or position coach, but he's extremely important into what we do day in and day out. So he's able to observe. Yeah. So I am interested in your opinion on the game, like X's and O's wise, and then kind of like what you anticipate seeing in the game.
Well, first off, let me say, as the first guest on Front Porch, it's good to be here tonight, and I'm proud of y'all and what we've done, and just to see it grow. I've enjoyed our Wednesdays together.
Yeah,
me too, brother.
And I love y'all. So let's get into it. I don't think either one of these teams really want to win. I don't think anybody wants to win the game. I do give a slight advantage to Florida State from this will be the first time Mike gets to coach loose all season.
Yeah.
He's not worried about losing his job.
Yeah.
With Malzahn looking at the other job, Mike might finally say, I want play calling back. And go ahead and seize control because he sees that Malzahn, who only want to be an OC, you interviewed for a head coaching job. So what you told me wasn't necessarily true. I'll go ahead and take play calling back. We'll start to look for an OC because we'll start to get some changes.
Yep, love it.
And so I think that plays a difference. Playing in the swamp, Mike Norville doesn't have a great road record. That's the part that scares me.
Yeah.
That it's in the swamp. The swamp's going to be loud regardless, especially Florida State, Florida. And so
that is one thing about the swamp in Gainesville, man. They show up.
It's Thanksgiving weekend, so it's what people will do after they eat. What we'll be watching on Saturday for people who haven't traveled. But I don't know. I've never was really a fan of Gus Malzahn's offense.
Right.
I don't know what Tony White's defense looks like with the right pieces because obviously he doesn't have the players for the scheme he wants to run.
Right.
I don't think he's leaving.
You don't?
I don't think he has a UCLA job. I don't think he's done enough at Florida State for UCLA to come and get him.
I mean, I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. The only issue is
I think 6 weeks ago that was the thing. I don't know if it is anymore.
I think so then. I don't know if it is now.
I don't know. I know that when he interviewed, because that's his alma mater, that's where he's from, that's where he played, that was in week 2 or 3. So
right.
maybe they backed off, but if it was done and they haven't named anyone.
After he beat Alabama, he probably looked great.
He did. And then the next 2 shutouts after that looked really good too.
Right.
And that's when they fired their guy.
The timing matched up, and I know he interviewed. So I don't know what that means.
What's his benefit for staying right now? If he's walking into a head coaching job, what's his benefit for waiting? With the way early signing day happens, if you're going to go trying to put a staff together, trying to hold a recruiting class together, Florida State is lame duck for you regardless. Yeah. What's his benefit of staying throughout the season?
I don't know what his contract is. Like, I don't know. He's contracted, so I don't know. I don't know.
UCLA's paying that.
They're paying.
They're going to pay that. If
yeah, they are. They are. I agree.
Because at most it's what, $3 million?
Right.
No, I don't. Yeah, it's not that much.
Not even that much.
No, probably not. But I'm saying that's like max.
They are. That part is true. So you think he would take over the UCLA job in the middle of the year?
Let's go ahead. At the end of December, it's done.
Yeah, end of December. Sure, I get that.
Or sorry, beginning of end of November. I would be doing it now.
He can coach one more game. He can coach Saturday.
When is signing day?
The end.
Saturday signing day. There's only. First of all, there's only. I don't think there's the early signing day. Well, there is. There is, but there's not a early portal window. There's one
an early
portal
national
window.
Signing day that used to be that turned into the real national signing day for about 5 years.
Because it used to be only the elite of the elite of the elite went early.
Would go early.
It's still big time because so many people want the early enrollees.
Right. The issue now is there's a portal window and a prep window in the same time.
Yeah.
But there's not a secondary portal window for college kids after spring anymore.
Right.
Or before February, whatever it is, the first Wednesday in February, which is like the signing day. Right. So hopefully the thought process is you'll be able to have a clear picture of what your team looks like, and you fill the holes with prep athletes, high school athletes, from January to February. So you take high school kids, hopefully, instead of freaking portal.
Speaking of recruiting, now, first big one, I think was mine, was off the rail, was when Willie got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's very opinionated on the whys.
Yes.
Willie got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Two things can be true now that we are in year number 6 and going to get year number 7.
Gonna get 7.
Going to get years number 7.
Yep.
I think I said on the record then, if you can't give me a surefire coach, let Odell hold the program while you try to mud it out, figure out what's going on, and then go hire your coach.
So I mean, you did say that at the time you thought the hiring of Mike Norvell was premature.
Yes.
Like they jumped the gun
Yes.
when guy got from Memphis.
Thought that was early.
I'm gonna tell you where I think they messed up. I think they messed up after 2023 when they extended him in the manner that they extended him. And okay, they were 13-0. They did win an ACC championship, and so like they almost have to extend him.
You do.
But by doing so, you're also pushing all your chips in to where he's almost guaranteed a year 7 after that contract is made.
But he hasn't. I think that was dumb on administration from the jump when you haven't brought in a solid high school recruiting class.
I agree with that. I think the portal, and so I'm just going. I want him gone for the record. So we're on the same page. But just devil's advocate here.
5 years later, yes.
I'm gonna give him his time now. He's had enough. He's had enough time. But devil's advocate here is I think the portal was such a new thing, right? And they were so freaking good in the portal early that I think it was uncharted territory, and they were better than everyone at it. And so they literally were able to essentially buy an ACC championship, and so that bought him time.
Absolutely correct. But when everybody opted out versus Georgia,
and
you saw what your program looked like without all the transfers, maybe the number shouldn't have been as high as it was.
I agree with that. That's why I wholeheartedly, they had to extend him in years. I don't know if they should have loaded the immediate years with money.
I think I won a steak dinner. Didn't I win a steak dinner? Wasn't the bet 8 games?
This year?
Yeah.
With me?
No.
With Maxwell?
Yeah. Wasn't it 8 games?
Well, they ain't nowhere near that. And they ain't going to get
I was supposed
6.
to cook it if he da.
Yeah, you did win the bet. We can go find the comments.
Almost positive that's the way it went.
Yeah, I do feel like you definitely won a bet.
But
For
I
sure.
just don't know where Florida State goes now.
No, me either. And I think we'll go ahead and jump on it. Where do they go? And then we're going to Florida next.
They got a chance. They don't have a choice. They have to stay where they're at. They're chilling.
You talking about with him?
I'm saying once he's gone, I can't say there's no way. It's college football. He could go hit a home run in the portal again and stumble
All it
into
takes is
10
one.
games.
You're one quarterback away and one offensive line piece away.
But how
Florida State was 4 plays away from. And again, you don't get to pick the 4 plays. 4 plays away from winning.
I know.
No, boy, don't we? But they're 4 plays away from being 8-2 right now. 7-3 at worst. They catch the ball against Virginia, they win the game. Mm-hmm. If they score on the inch line against Stanford, they win the game.
They just field a punt against NC State.
If they field a punt against NC State, they win the game.
Either punt.
I feel this more.
I'm not saying that he deserves.
But the more I coach, the more I see that if a team consistently have those behaviors, they've been consistently allowed at some point and not checked.
You encourage what you tolerate.
Right. So
if you tolerate your kid throwing a fork, you're encouraging them to throw a freaking fork.
Yes. So
if you, at the end
of the day, I wonder when we keep hearing it's so intense, it's so intense, it's so intense. Intense practices lead to intense games, not to intense. We were intense in practice.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you only want to be intense in practice to prove a point and not make sure it translates over.
We got that's a good point.
So
that was a mouthful right there.
It was.
Intense practices don't necessarily mean good results on Friday or Saturday, right?
I'm tired of getting chewed out today, so we're gonna go in and give our full blown effort and try to outdoor, which might be why 2 coaches in a row thought they were gonna have a great defense and their offense was behind because the chewing out.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I agree. Does Florida? Let's do. You want to do our predictions here?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's run that.
Let's have a little fun here.
All right.
I have been fading Florida State all year. I will not stop. Florida State will not cover. I have done really well with Florida State this year. I think Florida. I think the swamp is too much for Tommy Castellanos. He is who we thought he's been all year. He's not a good quarterback. He is an exceptional athlete, and I think that gets him in trouble more than it helps. I think Gus is mediocre at best, as he has been in his last 2 stops, which is why he won't get a top-tier head coaching job.
Any.
And let that be stapled. I'm gonna come back to your point. But anyways, I think Florida wins. I don't have a score, Joey, but I don't think it's all that close. I think it's closer to double digits than it is to single digits. I can see it getting ugly, honestly.
20-17. I don't know who wins.
Yeah, that's a Joey thing to say. I mean that is on ball. That is on brand.
20-17. I don't have any idea who wins. Don't care who wins, to be totally honest.
That means Florida State had to kick a field goal, buddy, and good luck if we're the winner or the loser. Or 17. We're not doing that.
I'll say a highlight of the game: 3 Columbia kids will play in this game.
Yeah, sick.
Right?
That's cool. That's really cool.
3 Columbia kids: Shaheem, Camden, Jaden Robinson. It's crazy. Talk about high school recruiting. I know what Florida State told that kid about his ability.
Yep, me too. I know what they told him in the portal here recently too.
Him and Amari Farrell. See how that worked out for him.
Jerome Carter, too.
Yeah, Jerome. Yeah, they let a lot of
Florida told Jerome the same thing too.
Oh, no.
For the record,
Rashad Bradley
I'm aware.
is
And Amari.
playing at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Because no school in the state of Florida.
it's not hard, is it?
Would not.
The blueprint's out there.
Right. It's just,
Go
I'm
get
just
you
saying,
some Columbia kids.
When you think about how many kids these 2 programs have let, Florida got Jaden.
Has he been?
Pretty good.
How would he be with great coaching?
He finna get paid.
He didn't get paid, baby. Gig him.
Listen.
Wow, I wasn't going that far. But
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, no, gig him like a lot of money.
yeah. Oh, I don't think that's what that means.
Oh, what is it? Oh, that's A&M, ain't it?
Yeah.
ATM.
Yeah.
There it is. 18.
Now,
Gig 'em.
how cool would it be if
if
Amari and Jaden goes in the same draft?
that would be sick. I think
That
they
would be
should.
sick.
They should.
And they would
I don't know
play.
where. For the record, I did not know where if he's even leaving. I have no idea.
He's going somewhere.
Might be Gainesville.
Whether it's Sundays, whether it's College Station, he's going somewhere.
Cannot confirm or deny.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bradford, what's your score?
24-10 Florida.
Anthony?
I think I got it 14-10 Florida.
Yeah, I don't think Florida State gets 17 is absurd. They scored 11 against it. NC State, they scored 11.
Let him marinate. Hey, also, real quick,
11.
Just going back to that Columbia thing. What they say?
Columbia kids don't bust.
Columbia kids don't bust.
They
Man.
don't
They
bust.
don't bust. Too good. They're too good. Josh, you got a score?
Yeah.
23-16 Florida. Pope. Old Pope.
I just think it's going to be ugly.
Shaking my head. Ugly.
Yeah, ugly. Pillow fight.
Luke.
2-0.
2-0. Who wins?
No clue.
Who cares?
There it
He
is.
said.
Actually, probably Florida. They're decent.
2-0 Florida
Definitely.
because the defense is a touch better.
Yeah, we'll tie.
We
Freaking
shake hands and walk away.
Cartoon Network. God,
I was going to say 13-13 tie earlier and say they both missed an extra point.
I don't think we get 2 touchdowns. I mean, what are you guys looking at?
We'll turn it over twice.
Well,
in the red
it
zone.
better be low red zone, like the 5.
Right.
And we still probably going to go jet
We
sweep.
should go over
Tunnel.
penalties.
Oh, we're gonna
30.
get plenty. Oh, we're gonna get plenty. We're
30.
gonna get ours.
All right, before we do anything else, Chris,
Yes.
last ad read of the night in the room. But man, what a guy! He's done a lot for us. Like, man, I mean a lot. That AC unit right there that's blowing out. I don't know, icebergs.
Icebergs.
It was a lot colder about an hour ago when I walked out here.
Yeah.
Josh walked in. He said, "Golly, it's cold in here." But from that to just everything, the lean-to at your house, the dartboard, backsplash.
He takes me every time I go there. Takes a 6 and makes me an 8 when I walk out. So.
Takes Brad from a 6 to an 8 every time he walks in and out.
You are confident, baby. I love it. Boy, that boy said an 8.
From a 6 to an 8.
I'm saying 9.
Oh,
A little modest for you.
yeah, you're getting a little crazy, man.
Oh,
Wow, Josh is good, but damn, bro. Come on. 8.
world.
Yeah, he has to be.
8.5.
You're 2 points.
Eight
I'm
and a-
funny. I'm funny.
got a good personality.
His personality. I like his personality. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, Josh
Front
is
porch
exceptional. Shout out to his wife and his daughter for agreeing to support us. And then for me personally, I know that like I've been documented. You just the lean-to, my gate. We're actually fixing to start working on something else here that Josh is going to help me with.
Yeah, I don't know if I was allowed to say that.
Yeah, no, well, we didn't really say it, but yeah, no, man, it's just awesome human, awesome family. They've been great to us on the front porch since we got him on board. And then the haircut, golly, his actual job.
Yeah. Now let's get to what he does.
Yeah, I mean, listen, y'all can't see Bradford, and there's a reason. We got him off the camera for the last one on purpose.
I'm on camera right now because Josh touched me up last week.
Okay, well. I ain't had enough black cup for you to be 8, my guy. But anyways, if he can make Bradford go from a 6 to an 8, 8.5, give him a shot. It'll be worth your time. He's awesome. The company is great. He does an awesome, outstanding job. Doesn't rush. A lot of times, that's one thing I don't think I've ever said. A lot of times barbers have appointments, and Josh is booked as they come. But you start going from, you can feel it. I've been in a barbershop before, and like the guy that the appointment after me is sitting there waiting.
Same barber.
And yeah, same barber. Same barber.
We've been going to the same barber for years.
Yeah. And anyways, Josh doesn't rush you out of the chair. He's going to finish the haircut. Like, for example, the other day, I guess it would have been Monday or Tuesday. I don't know, whenever it was. My beard wasn't quite perfect. And for me, I thought it was great.
Right.
But Josh was like, no. And he couldn't figure out what it was. Anyways, he figured it out, and it was shaped perfect. Anyways, Josh is awesome. Not going to rush you out of the chair. Going to take his time. Popcorn's cool. Drinks are good there, too, if you choose to do that. I got a haircut at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I did not choose to do that.
Oof. Yeah.
Too early.
Good choice.
I just want to say thank y'all. Y'all been fantastic.
Yeah.
You've been great for my family.
Well, we appreciate you.
We all sit there listening to the show, flushing red faces. We go way beyond overboard.
So same thing I told. So Josh said thank you. We go overboard with what we say, but same thing I told Brian earlier. Josh, like, I promise we wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, you're as good as gold, and so is your family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you a lot.
Yeah, I think when you start doing the reflecting about the podcast and the years, and then you start thinking about the different conversations and relationships that you've built. I think like one of the harder things for me will be like the sponsorships. I know that doesn't go away per se.
No.
But like the constant interaction and communication and like
I agree.
Plugging these really great people to our really great sitters. It's like a good mix.
It is.
And so that'll be something that I do miss. Like
I
I won't love every single. I won't hate missing every Wednesday night at 9.
100% agree with
You know
that.
what I mean? There will be Wednesdays where I won't miss it
At all.
per se.
But
there are elements of the podcast that I will be like,
I'll tell you, as someone who left out early, you'll miss it some nights. Some nights you're going to be sitting there and you'll be thinking about you guys, and it is kind of sad.
It is sad, man. Farewell from the front porch. And Tyler's just walked in the building.
Shout
First
out
thing
Tyler.
he does, hands Joey a drink because he's like that, and then fixes the camera.
Absolutely.
It's not bad.
Okay.
He just looked at it. He didn't fix it, he said. He just looked at it.
I think you almost twisted enough. So Joey, let's go back because we kind of deviated off Mike Norvell a little bit.
Yeah.
When and if they fire Mike Norvell next year after year 7,
Yep.
I think we all expect that. I know we don't know who's available, so that's kind of weird. But so it's really blind. Where do they go? Do they go? Let's do this. Do they go a group of 5, or do they go P4? Good luck doing that, Joey, because you said you knew earlier what they may do.
I said that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You did.
I meant that they were keeping Mike Norvell this year.
Okay.
For another
Okay.
year.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Fair
my bad.
enough.
I think they're in the same boat as Florida right now. I don't think they're able to go group of 5 again. I think they have to try to go get a big name. And if you fail on that big name, which there's a chance they do, then you got to call your guy, right?
Jimbo?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh no, I
Dion?
want.
You go power 4 Dion.
You go home. I mean, you go where you're at.
All right, so there are
It's about
Once
going
again.
inside.
having the opportunity to bootleg head coach at times.
Thanks for
this
the
year.
code red.
I want my next head coach to be more CEO than anything else.
Okay.
I want them detached from play calling, especially in the era of NIL.
Uh-huh.
I want my head coach.
You know where he's
to,
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where he's going.
Yeah.
Oversee and operate. I don't know who that is.
Yep. It's right here in the chat.
I don't-
It's not.
It is. It's right there. Jared said it.
If Prime did a good job hiring, I would believe, but Prime doesn't recruit.
If Prime did a good job at Colorado,
Prime
I would love it.
Prime doesn't recruit.
He hasn't done it. I know why you want us to go get primetime.
I'm saying it's the most logical candidate.
It is. For
I'm
you,
gonna-
you
I'm
probably
gonna
love
tell
it.
you- I'm gonna tell
Absolutely
you
not.
Who I want to go get, but I don't think he'll be able to get because he's from the Norville tree.
Dillingham.
Kenny.
Oh, I love it.
I
I don't
really
think you can get him away from Arizona State. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. He makes like $8 million at his alma mater, Arizona State.
Yeah, it'd be tough to leave that. It would be.
I don't think he leaves Arizona State for Florida
So-
State in the condition that
so-
Florida State will be in if they fire Mike.
When you look at it, then who?
I don't. That's the $1 million question.
Which is why that's another reason they kept him. There is no surefire.
And they're bidding against a lot of people right now.
Right.
I mean, my
So
God,
you'd have
James
to pay-
Franklin just went to Virginia Tech.
Which is why you should have bid it. If you do it last year, when he's 2-10,
But he was 1 year off of an extension. That buyout would have been,
It's like 60, 66.
I think it was
68 million.
72 million.
I want Florida State to stop being poor. Be like the other big boy programs.
So their NIL is actually the opposite of poor.
I know it
which
is.
is another reason that Mike Norvell's getting a lot of heat
Which
because
is-
it's like we have an expensive roster.
Right. So if there was any other program, I've said this before,
I know, but even
they would
LSU,
not have tolerated this.
even LSU just now are suing to try to not.
They dropped that.
That's a poor boy move though.
It was.
It
It's a-
was-
From not a poor program,
But
Right.
LSU
one of the richest
is-
programs.
LSU, no. They are actually poor because they are the state of Louisiana. They literally had to mortgage their hospitals to pay Brian Kelly's salary.
Yeah.
Well, now they're trying to pay Lane $90 million. So,
So-
good luck.
And you know what? I'm a Lane guy. I am, but I don't know if Lane is worth all this hype. What has Lane Kiffin won?
Nothing.
Let's get to. We don't know what Florida State's going to do. They're going to give Mike another year, and we're going to have to. How about say something that would have got us canceled?
Don't do it now. It's
no,
too late.
it's too late.
Please don't do it now.
We've made it this far. Let's get to Florida's next coach, Joey.
All right.
Who is it? Because I got a little bit of decent scoop, but I'm willing to I'll drop it.
It's Lane until it's not for me.
Oh, we know how that
Bob
goes.
still ain't Bob.
Bob Stoops. I saw him in the freaking anyways.
Jimmy Sexton's on campus. We're giving him
But he has a
tours.
million clients though.
He does have a million clients.
Lane is one.
Lane is one.
So is Mike Norvell.
Doesn't help me much.
If you're Lane, what job is better, LSU or Florida?
Right now, Florida.
What makes it better right now?
Yeah. What?
They just tried to sue a guy they fired to not pay him $54 million. That's why. That's why.
Yeah. No one really does want to sign up for that, but y'all's fans are tough.
Let me ask you this.
Self-proclaimed pressure cooker. We don't give him more than 2 years.
Right. And I'm with you on this whole.
I don't love that.
I'm with you on this.
If I'm a coach, I don't love that.
What does LSU do? Les Miles, national champion, fired 2 years later. Ed Orgeron, national champion, fired 2
But they
years
got-
later.
Asterisk by Ed Orgeron. We will not put them in the same conversation. Ed Orgeron was doing some really outlandish stuff.
Yes. Side chicks
He was bringing his.
practice.
Oh my God.
crazy.
He was having
Bill
a.
Belichick's doing that right now.
Okay, and he's about to get fired too.
Yeah.
Fact.
Ed Orgeron literally had daddy daycare going on during individual drills
Yes.
at his
God.
practice, in-season practice of
Won a national
girlfriends,
title.
And
mistress.
guess what?
They had to fire him.
LSU, you know why Brian Kelly had to go? Because they looked at every head coach before you over the past 20 years has one. Saban, Miles, Ed. Hey, bud, you're in year 4.
Yeah.
And you're going backwards.
You're
and
going
you're
backwards.
faking your accent.
So,
No,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
fired. They should have fired him when he got on the basketball court and faked
Yeah.
the Cajun accent.
Y'all are helping me make my point. I appreciate you guys.
Right, so you go there because they obviously win. When's the last time Florida won a SEC championship?
2008.
I don't know. I don't think it's as clear.
Since then,
I just don't think it's as clear
Been to
cut.
one.
Is it as clear cut, Tyler?
Probably
Is
won
it as clear cut? Like, try to take the blinders off Is it so easy to say Florida over LSU?
It's not easy. No, I think they're very close.
I think they're basically the same thing.
I think before, if you would have asked me this 2 months ago, I would have said LSU. I did say LSU was a better job. 2 months ago, I said LSU was a better job.
Right.
And then they tried to sue to not pay Brian Kelly.
It was a
That's
weird.
weird.
Okay, it was a
Because
weird.
the state is poor.
It's a weird
I don't
contract.
care who's poor. It's weird.
The state is poor, not the contract.
Weird.
The program ain't poor.
Don't care. Don't
And
do
the
it.
talent pool, and you're recruiting against.
It's
You,
the same people that are going to pay Lane that are paying Kelly. If so, they poor. Poor is poor, man.
no.
I think the contract was they fired the AD. The governor freaking fired the AD.
Right. And the state
Again,
of,
For
like,
This-
what are we talking about?
yeah,
right now?
this is true. But the AD was
the
the
state
AD.
of Florida is more together than the state of Louisiana. But
2008, right? Yeah.
we were in high school
I
the
wasn't.
last time.
I wasn't.
Well, I'm sorry, we had just
Y'all
graduated. We had just graduated high school the last time Florida
Yeah.
won the SEC championship.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Lane and it's $15 million a year.
How many?
Allegedly.
You have to. That's your options. That's it. I don't know if it's the right option.
I
but
don't
if you're
think
the
it
University
is.
of Florida, that is the only option you have.
And I will say this. I will say all that being said, I think $15 million is too much.
You're right.
I think Lane maybe he's gonna he could like home run or it could be like strikeout.
You can't convince me.
I don't
that,
think it's a strikeout. No
But
matter
I
what.
do not want Lane in Gainesville as a Seminole fan. So I say all that to say, please God go to LSU. I don't want him anywhere near Florida, anywhere. That to me has enough of a chance to be like dynamite grand slam. Oh God, this is going to be bad for everyone
For like a long time, man.
for a long time.
Well,
for sure leaving Ole Miss.
I don't know that he's for sure leaving Ole
I
Miss.
don't either.
But also, if he's not, why hasn't he signed an extension?
Money. He has all the leverage.
Right. No, he has exactly. He has all the leverage, but he's already got all the leverage from every place by now.
I know,
Like
but
he's got the leverage from Florida. He's got it from LSU.
As it
Circle.
and as it goes.
He offers more than. He offers
And then now, the longer he waits, the bigger that check is going to be, regardless of the institution, whether it's Florida, LSU, or Ole Miss.
That's why I think James Franklin won the cycle already.
Yeah,
I go to Virginia Tech. I win
Yeah.
10 games. He's going to be able to recruit the area. He's going to be able to be relevant in the ACC
yeah.
Not hard.
and not have to deal with the pressure cooker of my fans have this expectation of me
Yeah.
winning. And if he get kids to go to Penn State after all they had going on, he's going to be able to get kids to come down.
I asked someone. All right, so here's a scoop. I asked someone that's kind of important and that would know, and they never do not text me back. So they always reply within like 24 hours. We'll say something modest. It's normally within the 30-minute hour window. I asked them a pretty pointed question about the Lane Kiffin stuff in Gainesville, and I got crickets. Absolutely nothing back, which leads me to believe Lane is probably going to be the head coach of Florida, and I know where his kid is probably going to be playing football. And then this person refused to mess it up, probably by higher orders.
Yeah.
They just don't not reply to me, is
No, I
all
know.
I'm going to say.
I know. Yeah,
So that's my little bit of scoop. That's my little bit of insight. I feel really good about it.
Twitter had where his son is supposed to be playing football at. But then they said he met with another program, did the same thing with the best program in
Louisiana,
next
Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, this is Mahoney. Ole Miss, LSU, and UF are all comparable jobs today because of revenue share, NIL, and facilities. Comparable. That's what Sunday's announcement is. His extension to stay at Ole Miss. Josh said Lane wants a fan base that fills the stadium, whether they are undefeated, 3-8, or playing Sanford. That's UF.
I agree with Josh right there. He's been on the record as such, saying that. So
He has. He said it after the Florida game.
Yeah.
Whenever they asked him about the blue blood program and is an elite right now and blah blah blah, and he said, "Well, today it was, but were you here last week?" Oh God,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's an indictment on the fans.
If
Hard.
Florida hires Lane,
After a big win,
if Florida hires Lane, he'll be there 3 years.
and then he goes to the league.
I don't know where he goes, but if he doesn't have
He may go to
championship
Bama if Kalen DeBoer don't figure it out.
in the next 3 years, y'all will run him out of town. Y'all won't care what it looked like. Dan Mullen had it looking decent, and y'all
He
ran him
quit
out of
though.
town.
He quit. We didn't run him out of town. He quit. He stopped recruiting. He stopped disciplining. He stopped doing all the things that made him Dan Mullen. He stopped being quirky and weird.
He said y'all were
He was always weird. He never quit doing that. He did quit at his job, though.
He
He quit at his job.
he
I'll give you that. He quit at his
like,
job.
I know for a fact, a stone cold fact, that dude quit coaching football at the
What
University
do you
of
say?
Florida.
What do you say? We'll recruit when it's time to recruit.
We will recruit when it's recruiting season.
Yeah, what the hell? Anyways,
I got the same scoop from one of the surgeons at UF. Again, if it's not Lane, Florida is in big trouble.
yeah, because I think every single egg in the basket, plus the neighbor's basket, all the eggs are in this basket,
And
right?
the neighbors,
Wouldn't you agree?
our cousins over in the other neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, all the eggs are in those baskets.
We are
That
very much so all in. Gators are all in on Lane Kiffin.
basket. Yes. I like how quiet it's been.
Yeah, LSU's in a
LSU's been relevant.
So
though.
if you don't get
Florida
Lane,
hasn't been relevant in a long time.
I agree with that.
if you don't get Lane, who is it?
It's Jed Fish, and it's not even. It's 100% Jed Fish.
And that, my friends, will be a letdown.
Like I said,
That
Florida
is
is
a-
in big trouble if it's not Lane.
Jed Fish. Oh, boy. Jed Fish. Where is he even at right
Washington,
Yeah.
Arizona to Washington.
now? Please, Jesus, please, God. Lane Kiffin or Jed Fish? That's what I bet he don't get $15 million.
That brother might not get 5.
No,
But that's better for the sport, though. The coaching contract's out of control.
They are out of control.
They're
It's
out of
insane. It is insane.
I don't care.
Pay Jed.
No.
I like that. I think it's a good.
Pay Lane. Bring it up to
the-
17.
Jed.
Give him 20. Give him as much as he wants.
Jed.
Tell him to write his own checks.
My taxpayer dollars right here. $20 million because Joey doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
Can't coach.
Wow, insane. All right. So when is that going to be announced, though? Sunday morning, Saturday night, Egg Bowl.
Sunday. Something's happening Sunday. One way or another, something's happening Sunday. And if it's Lane's going somewhere besides University of Florida,
You won't have a podcast to tell everyone on.
then Monday, Jed Fish announcement to Florida will happen. You're welcome. Yippee.
Brother. Woo. All right. Do we want to do top 5 moments? We're already at an hour.
Hey, before y'all move on, does Ole Miss have enough to keep him?
Ole Miss-
Yeah.
Answer
They
the
have
question.
enough to keep him, his ego. I mean, can Ole Miss get to the level that Lane Kiffin thinks he is? I'm not saying it's LSU or Florida, but does Ole Miss?
Pope said, does Ole Miss have enough to keep Lane Kiffin and that, feeding his ego and money and all that? Does it all combine to Ole Miss being able to keep him? I think Ole Miss's ego is almost as big as Lane Kiffin's ego right now. Like, they feel like they're a big dog. And so I think they'll figure out a way to make it work if Lane wants to make it work.
Get 10 wins a game a year.
don't
They
see
are
it as
making
a
the
national
Arsenal program.
Well,
Really?
they're a bigger dog than Florida right now.
So Pope says he does not see them as a national program, and the short answer to me is yes, absolutely. I think how he has built them, and his effectiveness for the quarterback position.
Yep.
And the willingness for quarterbacks to go to Ole Miss.
Yep.
I mean, he has 2 right now that would play over what? Both of them would start over
80%?
80. I was going to say 80, 85% of college football.
Yeah.
Look how many cities Knox has lived in after being named after Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think
Lane's
Ole Miss
technical
could
style.
do it. It's going to depend on if Lane wants to stay at Ole Miss.
I think that me too. I think the ball's on Lane's court. I think he'll have enough money from anybody, anywhere. It's just a matter of what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He wants to be Steve Spurrier.
Well, he said that. So like that
That's why he
is
wears a visor.
yeah, and that's another like
It's Lane.
check mark
it's Lane
to
until
Florida,
it's not.
right?
It's Lane until it's not,
Yeah.
and then it's Jed Fish.
That's a heck of a drop off there.
Imagine going
That's like
from
going
Lane
13-0
to
to 2-10.
Hey, no,
Lane.
Who did that?
Lane Kiffin. That's true. Lane Kiffin. What a cool name, right? Jed.
yo,
I think
Jed
Jed's a
Fish.
cool name.
Jed Fish.
Well, he
think
can't,
of
he
a more
can't pick his last name, bro. He
basic
couldn't pick his
name.
first name. Actually, mom and dad do that.
He didn't have a choice on any of this.
God almighty, this guy's catching strays for being named by his parents.
Jed.
Jed. And we probably got some listeners that got a nephew or something that might be named Jed. Here you go. Trying to get his God almighty on the last show. Here we go.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's on you.
That's my fault.
That's the producer. Oh, and we talked about this earlier. It's also your fault that's his fault it is. But we don't have a dump button anymore. We're live. You made us go from where we could take Brad's bad takes off to there is no.
All right, top 5 moments.
This is gonna be really challenging. This is gonna be a group effort.
I think we just throw random moments out there and see where we go with it.
There was a podcast of, and I remember this name just because it was such a wild night. It was called, the name of the show was This is a Podcast, Not a Party. And it was because we had me,
Oh, my God.
you, Newton, JT, and a few other people in the room. And
Oh,
It might have
yeah.
just been the 5 of Tyler was there too. The 6 of us, I
Oh,
think.
I remember.
It was getting crazy, and we were like, guys, this is a party, not a podcast. Or wait, a party. Oh,
A potty.
Bradford back.
Brad said he's 500 days sober. I'm just wondering.
522.
522.
Congratulations on that. Yeah, that's big time right there.
Love
That's
that.
big time. That's big time.
Congratulations, Brad.
But I do remember that vaguely. Was that here?
No, that was in the red room. The red room.
Oh, at the red
Was.
room. Oh,
Yeah.
not the red room. The red house, please God. Not the red room.
Not the red room.
I don't have one of those in my house.
No, the red house.
Red house.
The red house.
when Chris wasn't there, we set up his picture.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
moment.
yeah. The honeymoon.
I know my
Hey,
favorite moment.
All right, so say that moment because I don't
Tyler
know.
Tyler said the episode where we had the speaker there and Chris's picture up on the speaker
I was on my honeymoon
because Chris was on his honeymoon in the bathroom.
and
doing-
recording.
doing
Yeah,
the podcast.
recording from
What a
the
beautiful
bathroom.
time.
Remember, I was like, this is going to work, guys. It's
Yeah, that was had to do a lot of work. Had to do a lot of work to make that okay.
Pope, what's yours?
Yeah,
Might as well come to the mic. Just stand up and come to the mic.
there was a defensive lineman. I don't know if we ever revealed his name. That you interviewed. That was my favorite show.
Oh yeah, Gerard Warren. When we interviewed
Oh,
Gerard
man.
Warren,
Yeah, Gerard Warren. Yeah, NFL top pick in the
told us all about the Patriot way and
Patriot
how
way. Bill
like,
Belichick.
how Bill Belichick still texts him on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. It was a really great episode, man.
Yeah, you remember why
Did that
we
one never make it?
Huh?
Did that one never make it?
Oh, it never made it.
No, it never made it. No,
Tyler
Brad.
tried.
Brad decided to look cool with his earbuds in.
y'all also told me to look cool. So
Yeah, but not by sabotaging the podcast.
I also did our little signal for stopping. And checking, and y'all are like, no, go to hell, Brad. We're going.
No, it was too good. It was too good. It was like, Brad, it's okay. Go pee. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have to do, Brad's like, stop. We're like, no, man, it's good, man.
Nobody else stopped.
He had his freaking stupid earbuds in that wasn't listening to a damn thing. And Gerard Warren is telling us about the Patriot Way in his own restaurant in Lake Butler. We leave there. Brad never told us.
Never.
I didn't know until we found out later.
Oh, we all found out together. Tyler, it
Shane,
wasn't.
now I know why I tried to fight you the first time.
That was funny. Oh, that was a night too.
Drink
That
my
was,
own beer.
yeah. That was a night.
He tried to fight Shane for drinking his own.
What did he say? What did Bradford say?
Hey, you got my back?
He's like, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Hey, you got my back right now?
Yeah. The beer's coming to the table.
I was not 500.
Shane's drinking his own beer that he bought. Brad said, "Who's this guy drinking all the beer? Who's this guy?" It's okay, man. It's Tampa, bro. It's Tampa, man.
We're tight now. Shane,
Brad was like, oh, he's with us.
Yeah, he was with us.
bought a lot of beer too. I appreciated that.
Who is this? Man, chill out. Who is this?
Top 5 moment, the wing off.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
had to wear the Willie Taggart.
Willie Taggart,
picking
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
picks.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That wing off might have been the best wing off we ever had too.
It was. It was the
There was a
original.
lot of good ones.
Again, the Red House.
Yeah.
Fried vegetables.
Yeah, burnt vegetables.
Burnt vegetables.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, we're gonna need the brown bear story again in a minute.
What's the Tennessee day where he goes on the epic Tennessee rant?
Oh,
He goes
sit
on the
your
Tennessee
A
rant.
down. Sit your
sit
butt
your
down,
ass
Tennessee.
down.
Feisty Joey is the best Joey.
Oh, what did you say?
The Beef Brady's live shows were always really good.
Hey, y'all broke COVID with the Beef Brady's live show.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. You're right.
We broke a lot of things. We broke Norvell.
Yeah,
Broke
we-
COVID.
We got
We're sitting
Norvell.
up there and watching them cancel the tournament as
Yep.
the first year show was.
That was bad.
That was bad.
That
God
was
almighty,
bad.
what a time that was.
I'll tell you one of the cooler things
Get
about,
close to that mic.
about the Beef O'Brady's night that not a lot of people know. Now I can reveal because last show.
Oh boy. Oh,
At one
Jesus
point, I knew
Christ.
one of the bartenders
Neither.
really well, and I went out there. I was like, "Hey, we need another pitcher." She's like, "Y'all have every single pitcher in the restaurant back there with y'all."
Didn't know that.
I do remember that. Yeah, we floated that Miller Lite keg that
No,
night.
we did. They didn't have Miller Lite for a long time after that.
Yeah, they got drank that night.
Proud of that.
Yeah, that was a good time.
A couple of weeks ago, Chris stepped out to check his email. Joey was on camera solo, and someone tried to sit in Chris's seat, knocked over the tower of soda cans, and Joey's face was priceless. I do remember that, too. That was pretty bad.
Josh said not soda cans.
Not soda cans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Favorite interview was the Williams.
Oh yeah.
Favorite interview, Mike Williams.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Mike Williams was really, really good.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of good interviews, man. Mike Kirkman was really good. Something about the name Mike.
Yeah, Mike Kirkman was really good.
Jake Slaughter was good.
Jake Slaughter was good.
What? It was good.
He was cool off camera.
He was good. I
What the hell?
like Jake.
What?
I didn't know he was here for that. Was you here for that?
You
was
were
here for that.
you were not, because you would
Remember
not have had that opinion.
Remember I asked him if he had read Slaughterhouse 5.
I didn't realize you were here for
Dalton,
that.
Dalton did
I know the guy's an All-American. That's what I know for sure. Dalton Malden?
He did a good job.
Dalton Malden was a good interview. I agree.
No, we're backtracking.
No, we're not gonna backtrack.
No, we're going
We're
to.
moving forward
He's
now.
an all
Chris.
SEC
Nope.
lineman, and he's very good at football. He
an All-American.
sucks at a podcast. He was the worst.
Okay, off.
He was so bad, right?
I had a good time off camera.
He was really cool off camera.
Yeah.
Sure.
He wouldn't tell any cool stories on
Sure.
camera, but-
Sure. He was brutal. You felt bad, right? Oh my God! I don't care. I don't care. He sucked.
I want him to date my niece.
Well, he can date her. She can teach him how to be on a freaking podcast.
That was our second worst podcast.
He was a good dude.
No, he was great.
He was petrified.
All right,
Coach
so-
Allen. Sherm said Coach Allen was a great interview.
All right, so I do want to give Jake his credit. I want to give Jake his credit. He was fresh off the Dan Mullen firing, right?
Yes.
And they had just hired Billy Napier.
And I guarantee
And
they
so,
got a lecture saying, "Do not go out.
yes.
Do not make yourself."
And he did us a favor for a T-shirt. Came on the podcast, and we asked. I didn't think we asked too crazy of questions. He just didn't give us anything. He had a very good poker face. He did not. We were like pulling teeth because we were trying to get something of substance, and he wasn't willing to mess up his future.
Which
and
is
it worked. And it worked out for him.
Maybe
No,
I
he
just-
did the right. He did the right thing.
Maybe I just enjoy hanging out with you guys.
No, he was.
That was strategic. That wasn't his personality.
No.
No, because when the cameras and stuff weren't rolling.
He was cool.
No, so I'm glad we're doing this because he purposely, extremely intelligent, did not give us anything while they were running. When the camera shut down and we all sat around and hung out afterwards, I was like, bro, if you could have gave us a third of what you just gave us.
I really do think a lot of it, no, all of it, was that he didn't want to give.
He didn't want to
anything-
mess up.
Yeah, he didn't want to mess up anything and have somebody hear it and all
himself.
Yeah.
And we know that.
Like all-American Jake Slaughter at that point.
No, exactly. He was just trying to crack the lineup. He
Right.
was in the too deep at that
that.
point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but no, he Brad, it's shocking that you said that was the best one. He's not
I
the
didn't
worst
say
one.
Best one. I just said I had a good time.
That don't deserve in the top. That don't belong in the top 50,
I had a good
100.
time. I had a lot of good times every night with y'all.
The top
He knew how
moment.
y'all got Brock in trouble.
Yeah, he knew we got Brock in
He
trouble.
knew you had a history.
Yeah, we had a history with Florida players.
And
got
that's
Brock
why,
in trouble.
and that's why I think Lane is crazy to even come to Florida because they watch our podcast and say, "Hey, man, you're sitting in a podcast. There's beer on the table. There's Miller Lite signs everywhere." To Joey's nephew, I can't believe you put him in that situation.
That's our fault. Kind of.
I mean, you knew what we did, and you brought him on.
It's my fault then. I'll take credit. I'll take the blame. It was
All right, cool. That's what I wanted. I feel bad about that still to this day.
I know.
Poor Brock.
Top moment, that jersey you have on. You were ahead of time saying that Lamar was elite, but you also said that Mike Tomlin was overrated. So those.
We apologize for that.
Well, we did apologize to that about that.
Yeah, but let's talk about top moments as it's leaving.
Yeah, Lamar versus the world was probably my greatest take on front porch sitting.
That was easily your best take on front porch.
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
Magic didn't have HIV.
Well, that was
Did he?
crazy.
Oh,
I feel like you're in the minority on this one now.
No, I'm not. I'm not in the minority here.
Did he,
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Tyler? No. Say no.
I'm saying that. I'm pulling a Jake
Josh? He don't even know.
HIPAA violations. I don't know. I'm not speaking on it. HIPAA
Just
violations.
saying, the man never had HIV.
Coach Allen was a good interview.
He was
Shout
one
out
of the
to
best.
that for
You know
sure.
what one of my favorite memories was?
Tell us about your favorite memory, Tyler.
Listening how passionate Bradford was about talking about how Kobe died because of that trade. You remember that?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you
Go.
something real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Okay?
Get in the mic, man.
David Stern pretty
Killed.
much killed Kobe Bryant.
David Stern was a murderer.
And not only that, he took championships off that man's hand,
He did.
escorted him to that damn helicopter. I don't care what anyone says. David Stern Rottenhill.
I think he just recently passed.
No, that's a long time ago. I don't care. Yesterday.
Oh, Paul
today.
Tagliabue just
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Stern
Still
passed about
hot
it.
that.
Stern passed about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Mad.
Oh man, wow, yeah.
You good?
He was pissed off about that one though.
He still is.
I am, man.
You
I
should
don't
see.
like
I wish he was. I wish he had a camera on him right now. I'm gonna show you what he's doing. He's looking down.
Yeah. Hands on the knees, pissed off
That
right
pisses
now.
me off because
It does. I can
Kobe
tell.
would still be with us.
Hey, do you remember the brown bear story? All
Yeah,
of
I
it.
remember the Brown Bears.
Oh,
Tell
my God,
us
how
the
could
brown
you-
bear
how
story
could
so we
you
can get out of
forget
here.
it?
Well, the Brown Bear story, it started off, we were talking about, had you ever texted somebody the wrong thing? And I was like, oh yeah, that happened to me. And it was, I texted a girl named Brooke by accident, trying to text my good friend Brown Bear. And,
That's not me. I'm not Brown Bear. For the record, I want to get that. Let's get that straight. I am not codenamed Brown Bear. Now carry on.
Oh, God.
I gotta get that right. We gotta get that straightened.
anyways, last podcast, so I'll just air the whole story.
Yeah, hell with it,
I
man.
texted her and asked her if she wanted to smoke, meaning to text Brown Bear if he wanted to smoke. And
Right.
she's like, I think you did not mean to text that to me. I was like, you are right, but do you want to? And, yeah, and then Brown Bear did not smoke with me that night, and I was actually just by myself.
I remember this story being way better the first time.
It was so much
Well,
better.
it's back when I was,
He was drinking.
yeah.
He was not 524 days sober.
Yeah, Brown Bear,
That's okay. Yeah, that sort sucked. We should have left.
Sort
We
did
should
not
have.
suck.
It did the second time.
Well, I don't,
It was so much better.
Yeah, I
the
don't know
first
what.
time.
I don't know. Did you left out a lot of details this second time?
I mean,
Because
that's
we
probably,
didn't know at the time that he was called Brown Bear.
Yeah, and why was his? And I still don't know why his name. Why I know him. His name is not Brown Bear.
no.
Why in your phone is it Brown Bear?
Because of the cool show called Scrubs, and the best friend was Brown Bear. Yeah, you get it?
Okay.
Great show.
All right. All right.
I know you'd think you'd be Brown Bear, but it's not you.
Nah, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
You told me, you said, listen to the one about with Shane.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The ball in the garage, and then he fought from the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
gotta give Shane a shout
Oh yeah,
out.
the fight about Ron Book. That's
Yeah.
That's fire.
So that was.
That's what
If I remember correctly, it was episode 12
Yeah.
with Shane.
0% chance he knows what happened second.
I don't know why I remember that, but yeah, Shane was a really good interview as well. So was Marty. Marty was really good.
Yeah, he was. He was good. He's passionate. My dad is passionate.
He is,
about,
and that's
like
why I
his,
love it.
he's old, like very much so like get off my lawn.
Right.
And he don't like this new age stuff, and then he kind of let a little bit of that fly. But it was like refreshing or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't too crazy.
No, he was good.
What about Jaco and Rick? They were pretty good.
Jaco and they're special people.
No, I thought for sure if we
Yeah.
ever going to get canceled, it was going to be that episode.
Jaco, I was very concerned about that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, me too. And there was no going back.
We had a run there where we had like sound effects before
This
we got
freaking guy.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, that's so. A lot of our episodes are no longer in existence because
All right.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Can we talk
basically.
about that for a second? That was kind of like whenever like I felt like my back got broke a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Whenever we lost our like feed because we played cell phone music through a microphone. Hotline Bling is what did it. And then Universal Records or whatever,
Yeah,
they went
Universal
down and pulled like over it was 100 episodes, right?
It was everything. It was everything for a while.
They suspended the entire account.
Yeah, they literally like broke our back
That was sad.
for no reason. Like we had no impact on.
Could have
the
just
freaking-
called him and like, hey man, don't do that anymore. We were like, all right.
There
cool,
was
my fault.
there was no warning.
For real.
There was no slap on the wrist.
Look at our listenership, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't hurting y'all.
Tyler. Oh, here's the podcast. What about whenever I tried to fight the guy from about Austin? I gave him Brad's address. Y'all remember that?
I do remember that.
Y'all remember that?
Yes.
No, I was sitting in Brad's apartment ready to go, boy. You hear me? I wasn't in my house because I had the baby in Kelsey. I said, you can go right here, Ponce de Leon, and we'll be ready, boy.
Which one of y'all got into it with the Florida State player?
Oh, that's another good one. It's always me. Dontavius Jackson, sorry behind. He doesn't recover a fumble.
What if I told you?
What if I? It was like a still shot. It was a picture of him with. Okay, if this, no, not that. If this is the football, both hands were on the ball like this on the ground, and I said, "What if I told you Dontavius Jackson doesn't recover his fumble?" And he didn't. Boise State beat us. He took exception to that.
Who searches their own name on Twitter? Though?
Yeah, because we didn't add him, but he did, and we gave it to him. We gave it to him pretty raw. I told him about himself pretty bad, and then we had a burner account. Remember the burner account?
I do remember
Yeah.
their account.
Oh, there were some mean things said on that. Oh boy. I'm glad we got out of that scot free.
Yeah.
And someone still has access to that.
It's not me.
It isn't me either.
Newton.
Hey, whoa.
And Newton was never on that, first of all. But
Yeah, he never had the burner.
Never had the.
God.
Whoa, slow down. No.
All
Brad,
opinion.
you can't ever uncover that.
All
Just
of
because the
my
show
own
ends, we
opinions.
cannot let people know
Are my
what
own.
that account was.
I don't
Brad
even
doesn't
remember
even know
what it was.
Brad doesn't. He
Thank
didn't have
God, but
access
don't
to
Yes,
say
it
I
either.
did. I was looking at it today, actually.
So, wait, you still have access to it?
I'm not on it. I just seen it.
Which one?
No, you
The
don't.
main one.
We're gonna have to look at that when this is over.
There's a number in my phone,
I don't know what he's talking
and
about.
it says burner.
Cell phone? A cell phone number?
Yeah, it's a burner.
No, we're talking about a Twitter
No, we're talking
account.
about a Twitter account.
Oh, I thought
We didn't give you access to that. Who are you doing? What are you
You got
doing?
a burner phone?
Whoa.
not anymore.
Why don't you get off a hot mic?
Oh my Jesus! Yeah, we made it 8 years. Here we go. This is the demise.
Hey, we said it was gonna be a front porch after dark one day. Bradford is trying to give it to you.
Good.
You
Lord.
never had access to the actual Twitter burner.
I think I did at one point. I just never got on it.
Nope.
You don't give me the password.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
No,
I know there was some mean things said. I do know
I never
that.
got on it.
Oh, I was. Boy,
Oh, I know.
I was mean.
I was too.
I was. 'cause
The worst part is we would text each other and be like, "Hey, is this okay to say?" And then both of us were like, "Yeah." Nobody can tell who we
There
are.
was also one other person that was like he was worse than us sometimes.
Way worse.
Yeah.
I was the nicest one of all.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Yeah, I know.
reckon that I did not have access to this burner.
Tyler did not have access.
Know about this burner.
Person is not in the
Mahoney
room.
said add Brad's burner to top 5 moments.
And why do you have it labeled burner
I don't know.
in your contacts?
I don't know.
He proceeds to open his contacts. What is going on here?
Do better.
How many times did I accidentally have a hot mic on this?
A lot of times you accidentally had a hot
I
mic.
know my heart dropped one day
Oh, when Shane texted?
when Shane texted
Oh
me
my
and Joey,
God.
Oh my god.
and he
Thank
said,
God he was like the first listener of the morning on Thursday mornings.
It
Oh,
was like 7 in the morning.
Oh,
he said,
man.
"Hey, yeah,
Might
the
wanna-
mics were hot."
Yeah, might want to get rid of that. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
we got rid of it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just, I don't know. I just had one text that says this is the burner. Or it's burner.
That's not the right.
That's not any of us. I can
that's
assure
not-
you of that.
Wait,
Who else is
that
burner?
but that's about Austin number. we might have told that boy. That is it. He didn't have our real number because I got to. Yeah, no, that okay. We can text him right now and tell
I
him.
don't want to do that.
Pass over on. No, that's okay.
He doesn't
That's
live on Ponce de Leon anymore.
they'll go to someone else's door. No, we texted it. We did because we didn't want him to have the right number.
That's right. Okay.
So we had like a What's Now app. He thought he had our number, and that's why he got all the messages to show up and get his face curb stomped. And he never showed up though. It was a good decision by him. Oh, well, we were ready.
We waited for a long time.
Oh, a long time, which was worse for
I
him.
smoked like 2 cigars.
I didn't smoke cigars, but there were adult beverages. So it would have been bad. It would have been really bad for everyone. For everyone.
That's a good night.
Yeah. Are we?
I think
Where we
I think that's like kind of it, man. I don't either. I don't want it to end either.
Josh said he doesn't want it to end.
Where's Travis tonight?
Trav ain't been in the chat all night. I know.
Oh, what a lame.
You know, a lot of people don't realize
Lame.
too, the night before Thanksgiving is sort of a tradition. That
Yes.
We stay here till like midnight.
I'm not
No,
doing
it's a big party night.
I'm not doing that tonight. Be going inside pretty soon.
Remember Club Applebee's?
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
That was the 1 year of the Players Club.
Yeah.
Applebee's is better though.
No,
Club
was,
Applebe's was crazy.
Players Club took over. For
People
1
actually
year.
went to Applebee's one night a year. It was wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were one of them.
I believe that 6 months.
I
ago,
never
that
went.
came from that
Not
one.
one time.
Never went. To
I
Club
never went to
Applebee's?
Club Applebe's, not once.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Jesse said, I missed it all. Can y'all start over?
Was Jesse ever on the podcast? No.
Came to a few
He came.
episodes.
He was around, but he
Yeah.
never was on one. He should.
Yeah, Club Applebee's. Yeah, like the night before Thanksgiving was always the wildest night. I remember being like in my freaking 20s and going into Applebee's, and it was like a club.
Yeah.
Hey, 20s. Ha.
Yeah.
Remember being 18.
Yeah.
They might have graduated
All right.
in 1986 or.
Yeah. There was
Somewhere like that
there was
right now.
anybody in there from
Wide
86
range,
to 2010
baby.
as a graduation year. That's a fact.
Yeah, we were
From what I
18.
hear, I wasn't there, but
Because I remember they had the buckets, the big, huge buckets of things like normally you put sports drinks in them, I guess, but there was beer.
They had shot girls on that.
Oh yes, sir, they
All
did.
I know is that
They didn't care about no freaking ID.
JT and Wesley had a whole lot of good times at Club Applebee's.
jeez.
Oh boy,
Jeez.
those two,
JT, man.
those two. Holy heck!
Listen, I'll tell you one of the funnier,
No, sir.
one of the funnier things that may or may not have happened with certain people in this room was I got into a bar that I was not supposed to be in at 18, and I remember the bouncer going, "So glad you could all make it in tonight," because he knew. You don't remember that?
Nope. Hang on, say it
You
again.
said people in this room, so
Yeah, wait.
Yes, you two.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't me
Yeah,
again.
what happened?
So we got into
Be
rodeo.
careful.
My man said it was you two.
And he said the
Said it,
name.
please.
And he said the
Said it,
name.
please.
He said the name.
That place has been closed for like 10 years.
What was it?
The rodeo.
Oh.
Yeah, and the bouncer, like, we got in, he knew us. He was like, "So glad y'all could make it in tonight." We went in the back door.
Yeah. I mean, let's do.
Yeah.
It was the back door, actually. It was awesome though.
It was
Great
awesome.
times.
That was a good time. That was my first time ever going.
Mahoney said, boys, it's been a blast. Joey and Chris, thank you so much for a new reason to enjoy Wednesday nights. Appreciate you two awesome hosts. Game recognizes game.
We
Cheers.
appreciate it, man.
Cheers, Matt. Matt's been awesome. Matt's been awesome.
Yeah, man.
Whoa. That's
Oh, wait.
one of my unwritten top moments. We'll talk after the show.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Man, I've enjoyed it. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
Not saying it's over forever, but it's definitely over for a while.
Yeah, I
And,
think so too.
And yeah, man, it's been fun. I've enjoyed the heck out of it.
It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I think that's like the best word to say is I've just enjoyed it. It's been awesome to cultivate conversation, but then also cultivate like relationships with friends, and then adding new friends.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
never thought when we sat on the front porch at the Blue
Blue
House,
Yeah. Blue House.
right?
And
The
called
Blue
it front
House.
porch sitting after big wins.
After big wins with baseball wins at that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And we just talked sports for hours and hours. And I was like, man, we should just do a podcast. Whenever podcasts were like brand new.
Yeah.
Right? And sure enough, we kind of put our heads together, figured out kind of how to do it. It started off yelling into an iPad
Yeah, sure did.
We did.
And,
at the Red House. And then it's now evolves.
You were a little rough listening.
Yeah. Yeah. we
Pope said
were-
those first few were a little bit of a rough listen.
gotta give like the original podcast, the cast a little bit of credit because I mean we knew that you and Tyler had experience
true.
with Chandler, and I remember on the way to Newton's wedding celebration, we
That's what you call a bachelor party? have you ever heard that?
Not my actual wedding.
No.
Not my actual wedding.
Newton's wedding
My
celebration.
wedding celebration.
That's called a bachelor party.
I know what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to say it like the correct way.
It's a bachelor party.
Bachelor party.
That is the correct way.
Yeah, his wedding celebration. Yeah.
Wedding celebration.
But we did listen to
Cast.
Yeah.
how many hours worth?
At least two, because we were on the way to Miami, and you made me drive a little bit.
Well, it was time. It was time.
Want to?
Yeah, it was
My
time.
bachelor party, so I couldn't have.
No, you were not driving.
You were not doing that.
And at that point, I started smelling the ocean. I said, Bradford, CVS parking lot. I said, we got it. You're driving.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But anyways, to your point though, the cast it was Tyler, Joey, and Chandler, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Chandler had just shattered his leg or something, and he had a cast. Is that how
No,
it
no,
started?
no, that's not how it started.
I don't think we knew how to do a name, and that was the working title for a little while.
Yeah,
Okay.
And it just stuck.
Yeah, Yeah, so we actually kind of like piggybacked off of them.
Yep,
They had a
absolutely.
really good thing going, and we kind of took it and ran
I
with it a
remember
little
we
bit.
listened, they talked about Game of Thrones at one point, and I was invested.
There you go. There you go.
Watch it. Josh said, thanks for allowing me and my family to be a part of what you built. We really enjoyed it. The pleasure was all ours, buddy.
Absolutely.
Matt said, I missed Brad so much.
Yeah, no
We
doubt.
did too.
No
We did
doubt.
too.
Us too, for sure.
Yeah. Brad, get us out of here.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be it for tonight's sitters. This has been Bradford Douglas, along with Joey Edge, Chris Martinez, Anthony Newton, Tyler Rolfe, Josh McCardle, Old Pope, Young Pope. See you next time, sitters.
Nice job. Nice job.